That for what? For what? That upper room, nigga. The upper room will be heaven.
Yeah. I tell the people, I'm trying to make it true.
This game is full of surprises. Are you ready? It's finally here.
One of the things that I hope my kids will.
Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. He's tackled at the 21. Going to run it here. He's got room to run. They'll start him at the 34. That will be a first down.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, the lob is intercepted near the sideline.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him. He'll hand it off. It's
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but essentially in this game, never ignored this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shot, but it's still needing that option for a run.
Go. Nah, I did, y'all. Check this shit out. Check it out. Watch this. Same gun. Same gun. Tyree used to shoot it. Watch this. Though they ain't done yet. Watch. It's the same gun. Same gun, y'all. That coach not did.
Out of the shotgun.
Watch this, y'all. Hold on. Watch this.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
On that one bullet, each side goes. Look. It's the same gun. Look. One look.
I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Like I said, the same gun. The same exact gun. Goes left on the bed for Tommy. Same gun that you was on that one shot, isn't there? We don't say it on that one shot. That's the same gun. You on that one shot.
Quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds.
Babyface did not fall flat.
Really good job up front here by the offensive line. Was he
influential to that song? Then you were influential to that song?
Babyface came with the song. And he sang and everything. He sang everything. Babyface, he's like that. He's in control. He sing a song that he you can have what you want.
another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense is not showing the ability to stop the run. Offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Babyface did not.
Same tailback, another carry. There's the tackle, but 1st down run.
Was he?
People are pulling insane graded cards like this every day on Courtyard's vending machine. Want to see what you could hit? With just a few clicks,
You better get your ass. I'm not getting on the ground.
You can get your ass.
I'm not getting on the ground. What is the problem? Because I just bought this suit. I'm not getting on the ground because it's filthy. They don't wash these carpets. Fine.
I get you a suit.
Okay.
I would think if I had the money.
I can't help you with that, but I'm not getting on this ground.
Get it out the register.
Oh, it's not coming out my drawer, boo. I could get fired for that.
Get your own stuff. Get the money out the register. How much is the suit?
Oh, $400 for the suit.
Give me $400.
But I'm gonna need $300 for my shoes. They can get scuffed on the way down.
Give me the $400 plus the $300.
Oh, wait, and $2 for my head because this carpet filthy. I can't, my head. So that's 2, 4, 3. That's 9.
Like a
rounded up. Yeah, a G. I'll take a G.
Get the mother G out the
Get the G out the round up. Tell me. I want big bills.
Get bills.
Get the big bills.
Get the big bills.
Fun.
Picture this: a GTA character.
I had a family member who was very ill. Thank goodness for the nurses. They really inspired me to want to pursue the same career. I chose Marquette University because of their rankings on
Something most delicious. You made moi from scratch, like great granny. Nobody can make it like that. Make every day of this. And how did you pay for all of this with my credit card? I told you. Yeah, the does not need a credit card. You are buying stuff because you were born for 8 years. No credit card.
Offense
Dallas credit card.
for play number 7 of the drive.
Credit card. You got the supermarket buy food, which you then
Keeping it on the ground here. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down in the field at the last play.
You're watching this video game.
I flew Delhi 6,000 miles to surprise you because you missed him. And I know if he goes back to Nigeria after a couple of miserable weeks here, he'll never want to come back, and you'll never forgive yourself.
You speak to my daughter this way?
As it turns out, I do.
Abishala, listen to your husband. All right. It is good that you know how to
play
cook. That way your wife can never starve. That's right. To go, who saw the error of Abishala's ways.
Delivers quickly to the left side.
Toby the Bar Spider-Man.
To the 21.
Spider-Man goes cool until they make Billable when they turn evil. But Toby, when he went dark, his biggest goal was asking his boss for a raise. And you start noticing the details in the Raimi movies, you realize just how good Toby Spider-Man really was. First, his background in Spider-Man 2. If you look closely, one whole side of his bag is ripped open. A normal person would just buy a new backpack, but not our guy Toby. He literally slaps some tape on it and keeps using it like nothing happened. Meanwhile, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, bro, gets a new backpack every movie. Second, his glasses. The arm of his glasses is snap clean on. Any regular person would repair it or buy a new pair. But Toby, nope, he just tapes it back together and keeps rocking it around. Third, this tiny little scooter he's doing the parts and hates delivery on that thing, and when it gets damaged, does he take it to a repair mechanic? Absolutely not. He tries to fix it himself, just so he doesn't miss out on the
ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position.
But the funniest moment of all, in Spider-Man 3, when Toby goes full evil mode, what's the first thing he does? Not destroy the city, not hunt down villains. Nope, he asks his boss for a pay raise, then goes to buy a new suit, and if you look at the store window, there are red sale tags everywhere. My guy turned evil and immediately went budget shopping. Toby, our Spider-Man, isn't just the most relatable Spider-Man, he's the most financially realistic superhero ever created.
This defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal.
I just finished watching it.
All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short pass for the offense. Nice
They
job.
gave Ron Killings, Arch, Kate Quick, his flowers. That was upset. He retired
Back in the gun.
this year.
Taking the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. First blood in this national
Unreal Season 2.
So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it.
broken tackle still going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Again, makes it second and medium. Escapes the pocket. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here's the second down play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. It's second down. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Ducks will have first and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle with a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front, getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The Ducks churn out another first down. It's a shotgun run call. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Gets the first and still running. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution of the option.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. What a stiff arm. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal, and the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is... back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job at confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. He fires it down the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown. Tie. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball inbounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab made by the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Downfield shot, ball is incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A deep shot to the right. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Minimal gain right now, short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. So they call the screen on 3rd down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on 3rd down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here.
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. Gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harvey. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, to put them on top now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Design quarterback run. He runs it into the end zone, so now the lead sits at 7. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it in the open. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. He finds some space. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they're going to a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big-body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. His toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Now it's 2nd down here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To the air, it's Fisher. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game is so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's how I'm going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down one score. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Looking deep down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Bama. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result...
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed in that play. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Runs through the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wide open downfield. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking downfield, it's Fisher. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Muscles past the defender.
Man, I hate to sit up here and... guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. He dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. He's looking to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
They're going to run it.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion with the tight end.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here to put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
It's 3rd and long. He drops the throw. Oh, what a grab! Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The ball's incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. The time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.